Vickie. Welcome to Make Life Special and another visit in Vickie's kitchen. Today we're going to make cooker chops. This is a great recipe for entertaining. I've used it for years. It's fast, easy, and it tastes absolutely wonderful. No one ever believes that I make this in the crock pot. The ingredients are 4 pork chops, and they need to be 1 inch to 1.5 inches thick. And I always call my butcher ahead of time and request that he special cut the pork chops for me to get them this thick. Then we have 1 onion that's sliced, which I have 4 slices here to go on the pork chops. And the sauce has 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. That's it. Let's put that right in the bowl. One-fourth a cup of ketchup. And 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. Just put that right in there. And that's it for the sauce ingredients. We'll whisk that up and get ready to put the chops in the crock pot. You know, it's wonderful to have some really good crock pot recipes. I've used this recipe when I entertained up to 20 people in my home, and I just used 2 or 3 crock pots and cooked at least 6 chops per crock pot is okay to do, but today we're just doing the 4. So spray the crock pot with the cooking spray and lay the pork chops into the crock pot. And if you're only doing 4 pork chops, they will really make a single layer in the bottom. Then you want to take the onion slices and put 1 slice on each pork chop. And then we're going to stir the sauce again, make sure it's combined well, and just pour this over the pork chops. Now, we're going to bake this today for 8 hours on low, and I will tell you that when these pork chops come out of the crock pot, they are so tender you don't even need a knife to cut them. And when we come back after they've cooked for 8 hours, I'm going to show you my secret for making the sauce that's always guaranteed lump-free for this recipe. So we'll see you back in a little while. The cooker chops are done. They've cooked 8 hours on low, so it's time to remove them from the crock pot. And then I'm going to show you the secret to making perfect sauce for these every time. These will be so tender you really have to use a spatula and a fork to get them out because they almost fall off the bone as you remove them. Notice the cooked onion slice is on top. Now at this point, I turn the crock pot to high because we're going to cook the sauce and make it right in the crock pot. So that saves on dishes, and it's just so quick and easy to do. I'm going to show you what the sauce looks like after it's cooked for 8 hours before we put the secret ingredient in. Okay, and here's the secret to perfect sauce. It's the Wondra quick mixing flour. And you don't have to mix this with water. You can put it directly into the hot liquid and it will not lump. I use this to make gravy. At Thanksgiving, when I'm cooking the big turkey and the gravy, I always use the Wondra flour. I always use it in this recipe as well. You just sprinkle this directly into the crock pot and whisk away until this gets thick. And having the crock pot on high, this will only take about a minute, and the sauce will thicken up nicely and there won't be any lumps in it. And then I will spoon the sauce over the cooker chops. This is really a restaurant quality entree. People never guess that you've made this in the crock pot. It is super quick and easy and so delicious. Now, just like that, the sauce is thick. Perfect, perfect. I want to show you how thick this sauce has gotten as it cooked really just a minute in the crock pot on high. It's wonderful. We'll spoon this over the cooker chops. Ah, this is delicious. Now I like to serve the cooker chops with my cream cheese whipped potatoes, which there'll be another video on that, so you might check that out. And when I serve this with the cream cheese whipped potatoes, I always ladle some of the sauce over the whipped potatoes as well. So there you have it, cooker chops. Remember, let's make life special by sharing great food with our family and friends. Enjoy!